We here. It's Corey's Chosen. We've had a day. It's been a day. Thank you, Jesus. Yes, Lord. Today we're gonna be talking about Ecclesiastes, chapter 12. Verse 12. 12. Say 12. Alright. But my child, no joke. Let me give you some further advice. Semicolon. Colon. 2 dots. Be careful for writing books. Is endless, and much study. Wears you out. Wears you out. Yes, Lord. Listen to me. I have almost 4,000 Christian songs made in the past 3.5 years. And you think I would get to a point where I can be like, I made a song for every chapter of the Bible. It's on my Instagram. Type in Corey's Chosen. I made a song for every chapter of the Bible, and I'm on my way to making a song for every verse of the Bible. Yeah, every verse. You would think 4,000 songs in that I'd be like, I'm on top, I'm good, right? Like, I make no more songs. And even if I do, it's gonna be right. I'm already right. I'm already done. It's gonna be extra. No. And that's what this verse is saying. So there's gonna be something else you can do, something else you can write, another song you can make, another business venture you can go to. You know what I'm saying? This applies to anything, right? If you Tom Brady, you're like, okay, you're like, okay, what's next, right? Writing books is endless. That's what he's saying. And what y'all might be like, okay, Corey, so this seems kind of just sadistic or cynical, like, or negative. Like, what are you trying to tell us? Hey, sometimes the truth is hard to swallow, but here's the wisdom behind it. Since he's telling you, you're not gonna get to a point where you're like, I wrote all the books I can write. I ain't gotta write no more. I'm done. Since you're not gonna get to the point where you feel like that, you have to basically learn how to be content with where you're at. I have 4,000 Christian songs. I rapped every chapter of the Bible, made a song for every chapter of the Bible, about to make a song for every verse of the Bible. I'm like 4,000 deep. I started to realize, okay, Corey, you don't need to strive towards something. You're just taking one day at a time, doing what you need to do today. There's not a point I'm trying to get to now. It's just like I'm taking one day at a day. I'm just content with what I've done. I'm working hard. I'm not being lazy, but I'm content with what I've done. I'm not thinking I need to get to a certain goal. Because, like I said, you can relate this to anything. You're not gonna get to a point where you're like, I wrote all the books I can write. I finally did it. I don't know who this is for. You always can do more, produce more, write more. Here come my dad in the dang sports car. Thank you, Jesus. You can always do more. And he's talking about books, so we're just gonna relate it to books right now. But like I said, I found it's the same way, because writing songs are kind of like writing books in a way. It's just with music behind it. So if you're doing something like that, writing books, writing songs, maybe writing poems, maybe making YouTube videos, you know, something where you're like producing stuff, I think this verse will be good for you, right? Because you always feel like, oh, let me make more, let me do more, let me add more songs, let me make more videos. Okay? So learn how to be like, okay, where I'm at right now is good. Now, yeah, more sometimes is good, but sometimes more is unnecessary. I don't know who that was for. If you're making more to try to, because you think it's gonna solve something internally, an insecurity or something that's right, that's an insecurity problem, right? If you think more books is gonna make you feel like, oh, I've right? It's gonna be the answer that Jesus. Look, whew, y'all get what I'm saying? Maybe you should make more books if you're writing books to try to find value. Maybe you should make more books, right? If you think your self-worth comes from validation of others, and you keep making more books or more songs, because sorry, I'm getting really distracted, but baby, y'all get what I'm saying, right? All right, and then it says, much study wears you out. Look at my Bible. Yeah. This is the third Bible that has looked like this. I have a video going viral to where I say, getting wisdom is the wisest thing you do. And I show them my Bible. They didn't know that was actually my second Bible that looked like that. And this is my third one. I've studied, right? And then when I seen this verse again, I said, oh my gosh, this thing is no cap. My head hurts. I'm joking, but right, I felt worn out. Cause I was trying to juggle college classes, and I was trying to read the Bible as much as I could. That's a lot of reading, right? That's a lot of studying. And I wasn't just reading, I'm not just skimming over the Bible to check it on my list. I'm studying that joint like it's life or death. Cause that's what you gotta do, right? Yeah. So yeah, I don't know who this is for. Maybe you should take a break from studying. Now, if you maybe plan on taking a break when it works for you, right? If you're in school, or if you read the Bible a lot, remember these things. Much study wears you out. Writing books is endless. This is wisdom you need to know, right? He ended the chapter. This is 2 verses before. This is the last chapter of Ecclesiastes, right? He wrote this after he wrote Proverbs, which means he had more wisdom when he wrote this book, right? And this is how he ended the book. This is 2 verses before the whole book ends, and this is one thing he said at the very end. And if you see how many songs and stuff he wrote, then he ain't capping. He know. He experienced.